All right, this is the Town of Windermere Public Information Workshop relative to the low-level lighting on West Fifth Avenue, the parking lot over on Fifth and Forest. We have two presenters tonight. We have Tanya Elliott Moore, the Public Works Director, as well as John Fitzgibbon, who is the town's civil engineer. And with that said, I'll turn it over to Tanya, and I will be her Vanna White when it comes to doing the PowerPoint.
Thank you very much. You've got the blonde hair to match that. That's good. Good evening, everyone. I see that we have Mr. Williams and Ms. Kessler. Welcome. So this evening, we're discussing the history and the background of the reason why we're bringing this to you this evening. So if you want to go to the next slide, Robert. So Windermere has various town committees that do a fabulous job with events within Town Square. And some of the most well-attended events occur at night. These would be wine and dine, holiday hoopla, food truck nights. And so parking options within the town for these events are also always at a premium. So town administration has received feedback from event attendees who like to use the parking lot off of West Fifth Avenue. And they state that it's very dark in the evenings and they feel that it's difficult to see when they're coming across over to the events. So because of the fact that town was notified of this, we have to then look into the issue. So we've received several proposals to place low-level lighting within this parking lot. This area is confined behind a thick, tall hedge, and this is a soft, low lighting that should not be intrusive to residents that are living within the vicinity of that parking lot. In addition, anyone who would like to see what this low lighting is like can visit the town administrative complex on the back side of that facility. We have these currently placed there, so you can see just how low and soft that lighting is. It's very similar to landscape lighting that you would put around your own plants at home and around your own garden pathways at your households. So next slide, please, Robert. So bollard lightings are short outdoor lighting fixtures that are mounted in the ground, and they usually stand anywhere between 24 and 52 inches in height. A light bollard's low profile creates less light intrusion than sconces or standards that are seen on nearby buildings. So next slide. So why would we use low-level bollard lights here? Well, for the illumination and aesthetic function of it, it's soft, but it's not an excessive light, and it'll guide the way for people that are moving through that parking lot. It also creates less lighting pollution. It's provided at ground level, so it doesn't have dazzling or offending visual experiences for drivers or pedestrians. It ensures safety because it can act as a barrier to separate pedestrian and drive areas, protecting both the pedestrians and the drivers. And it can also assist in reducing crime. You know, lights emitted by the bollard lights can deter thieves and looters, and also anyone looking for a little bit of a romantic area to park in as well. John reminded me of that one. Thank you, John. Next slide. So here we have the lighting map. This is the map that we drew so that we could get quotes for this project. As you can see, there are going to be 10 bollard lights in the darkest section of the parking lot back there, because that was the feedback we received, that back in those corners, it's especially dark. So that would be where the 10 bollards are going to be located. Next slide, please, Robert. So I just wanted to give you examples of the lighting. On the left-hand side with that orange and blue and yellow triangle, that's the actual bollard that's in the proposal. And on the right-hand side is some examples of those types of bollards. You can go on to the next slide, Robert. So what I also wanted to do was give people an idea of what that parking lot looks like so they could understand that it's heavily fenced and heavily bordered by a hedge. So if you want to go through those, Robert, please, I just wanted anyone here to experience what that actually looks like, so they'd understand that at 52 inches in height, you're not going to have much of an impact from this low-level lighting here in this parking lot. And you can just keep going, Robert. We took plenty of photographs for everyone so they could kind of see it from every angle. And with that, we will take any questions. And I have John here to answer any technical questions anyone might have about those bollard lights. Thank you very much, everyone.
So Martha, seems like you're the only one on, but this is being recorded. Please let us know what your questions or concerns are.
yes. I did not hear the outcome of the pavilion that's proposed. Does this relate to that at all or not?
No,
No.
the pavilion
Okay.
is DOA.
Separate. Okay. It what? Say again?
It's no longer a project.
Okay, okay, fine, okay. And then the fences look at least 4 feet plus high on the hedge and et cetera around that parking lot, correct? The 52-inch, you mentioned the 52, some of the lights were 52 inches that you would be using
Yeah, it's all ground.
Okay.
You will not see it from your house.
from the house, sure, okay, great. Well, it looks like a great idea and I look forward to seeing it installed.
All right, perfect. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Ms. Kessler.
Okay, all right, thank y'all. All right. Bye.
Councilmember
Bye-bye.
Williams.
Oh, nothing, Robert. I was just checking in.
Good to hear, man.
No
Still waiting on
worries.
that lobster, by the way.
You and me both. I'll bring you some, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know where the safety lighting was going. So I was just logging in. I'm down here at the condo, actually, just got here. So
Yeah, the berm's gonna block everything.
yeah,
As well as
oh
edging.
yeah, absolutely.
And it's all down lighting, so from a safety standpoint, it's the right thing to do, from my opinion. And also from the brewery too, because it's right next door.
Agreed.
But with the events and everything, it just makes sense.
Is quick question, is there a street lamp at the entrance of the parking lot?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I was
There's
just
there's
wondering
one
if you
across
wanted
the
to put-
street.
Okay, I didn't know if putting a pair, one on each side next to the fence showing the entrance would help or not, but if there is a light post across the street, that should cover it.
Yeah, well,
Robert, you might be able to go back to the map. I'm not sure it might show. It's got the aerial. I don't know if it shows that.
Sorry about that. No, I didn't know if we were gonna plan on trying to put some at the front or not. No, they definitely need it in the back. It's nice and dark back there.
I know there's one over here.
Right. I didn't know if we wanted to actually put a pair at the entrance or not, or if it doesn't really matter. I haven't looked to see how dark it is right
Yeah,
there at the entrance.
My recommendation would be to just do the ground lighting first, and then if there's a need for it, then to put up the up lighting, because I think people around us think that we're going to be putting up like stadium lighting.
I know.
So I don't know if I'll open that can of worms.
No worries. No worries. I was just checking in.
Yeah, and I think it is important, once we have the infrastructure in, once we assess it, if we
Yep.
feel like we need some entry lighting, we can do that
Yep.
too.
Yeah, I figured you'd put junction boxes and stuff for it, so no worries.
And
All
if we
right.
do it holistically, that'll be great.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I'll talk to you guys next week then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Go Knowles.
Bye.
Go Gators.
I'll be asleep tonight for that. I've been up too long for the last 3 days. All right, anything else? If not, thank you very much for your participation. I know we noticed everybody within 500 feet of the project, and we will send this out on our YouTube channel, and feel free to share it to your friends, neighbors, and other residents. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you all.